What's up, my cherry bombs? It's your girl Abby, and on today's video I'm gonna be sharing some of my Sephora recommendations. Now y'all know this is a fragrance channel, and I will be sharing some makeup and beauty and skincare recommendations, but on today's video we're gonna be focusing strictly on fragrances, and these are the fragrances that I have on my wish list, and I want you to grab a seat, grab a drink, and let's talk. First recommendation is yours truly, Burberry Her Elixir. Now this is definitely on my wish list. This is a fragrance that I've been drooling over the past couple of weeks since it's come out. Okay, so I went to Macy's and I smelled it and I was just like, girl, this smells just like Burberry Her Intense, because y'all know I have Burberry Her Intense, but it is discontinued and I only have a 50 ml. But I sprayed it on me. Me and my husband, we're going to Express. We're going to go do some quick little shopping therapy. And I passed by him. He's like, babe, that fragrance smells really good. And when I smelled it, all I was getting, it was like a creamy aspect from it. It was so creamy, warm, intoxicating, inviting. It was just amazing. It was actually, in my humble opinion, better than Her Intense, because Her Intense is nice, it's sexy. But I think what it was missing was that creamy aspect. And you guys, let me tell y'all something. That's what sold me. So that's definitely on my wish list. I'm definitely adding that to the cart. So if you didn't know already, Sephora has an annual sale. They kind of have it 2 times a year, to be honest. So they have a spring saving event and then they have the holidays saving event. So that one is coming up October 28th to the 11th. Now you guys know there's different tiers to this. They have the Rouge, they have VIB, and then they have Insider. Rouge get 20%, VIB gets 15%, and then Insiders get 10%, which is amazing because 10% at Sephora is a steal. So imagine 15 and 20%. So comment down below what your ranking. It's not a competition. I just want to know what you guys are sitting on, because I'm all about saving money. And when I tell you I'm ready to save some money, I'm all for it. Comment down below if you've ever tried it, if you like it, if you have it in your collection. Let me know, because your girl is super curious. The next fragrance that I have on my wish list is from Ellis Brooklyn, and it is called Vanilla Milk. Now, Ellis Brooklyn definitely sent me a little love package a couple weeks ago, and they sent me a decant or a travel spray of Vanilla Milk, because later on finding out that they sold out. So that's the only thing that they had. So they sent me that because they weren't able to send me the full bottle. And you guys, I've gotten mixed reviews from that fragrance. A lot of people were saying that it got sour on their skin, it didn't smell good, and a lot of people were saying that it smelled amazing. Y'all know, if y'all scrolling on TikTok, TikTok will make you go insane. So when I got it and I put it on my skin, I wiped my skin down. I washed my wrist or whatever, my arm, my right arm, my left arm, washed it down, wiped it down, made sure that it was bare skin, just so I can see what it really does to my skin. First thing I smelled was vanilla milk, like vanilla ice cream, like rich, creamy ice cream, and I fell in love with it. But then a lot of people said that it was the dry down that got to them, and it kind of smelled like bio. And when I smelled that dry down, that's when I said I have to have it. Now I do have a travel spray, so that would get me over for quite some time, because y'all know I do have a lot of fragrances, but y'all know your girl love vanilla, so it's not gonna last that long. So that's definitely one that's on my wish list, and I'm so happy that it's only $105, because with a 20% off, that is a steal. So the next item that's on my list is one that I am super excited, because y'all know outside of oud, outside of vanilla, your girl love rose. And y'all know I've been working with Nest. If you've been following me on my IG and my TikTok, y'all know that I've been a Nest girl. Let me tell you something, baby. The perfume oils are amazing. So the first thing that they sent me was the Madagascar perfume oil, and I put that on my skin in that campaign, and I was just like, girl, I have to have this. So later on, 2 months later, which was last week, they sent me another package, which was 3 of their oils. And you guys, I fell in love with their oils. Their oils are really high concentrated. They're amazing. So I went to Sephora and I smelled the Turkish rose one. And y'all, I have to have it. I have to. What would it look like if I didn't have that Turkish rose oil? Like, it's so good. And one thing about those oils, they come in 2 sizes. They come in 30 ml and a 6 ml roller ball. Now, a 6 ml roller ball, you can get through that real fast, but the 30 ml, it may sound like it's a little bit, y'all, but trust me, one drop in your favorite oil or in your favorite unscented lotion will be amazing. And it's so loud and it projects. You can honestly wear it by itself or layered, and I love layering them. So I really can't wait to add this to my list so that I can be out here smelling better than everybody else. So the next thing that's on my list, and I just seen this while I was building my list, and I had to beat myself up because I really put another item on the list, but y'all, it sounds amazing. And it's from Fleur, and it's called Somebody Would. Oh my gosh, you guys, first of all, the bottle, can we give it up for the bottle? The bottle is just screaming my name. Like, it's a nice brown with the white cap. It's only $96, so imagine how much it will be with the 20% off. So let's go ahead and get to the notes about this product. It says it's an earthy woody, and I love that, especially for the fall time. It says it's a warm, the scent type is warm woods, and y'all know I love that for us. So the key notes are sandalwood, amber, and musk. Like a sensual embrace with a strong and sensitive type, Somebody Would doesn't shy away from intimacy. A bright burst of bergamot floats into watery cyamin and earthy saffron accords before grounding itself in a creamy sandalwood and spicy amber. You may have found the one in this cozy, warm, and undeniable sexy scent. So I'm super excited about this fragrance. I can't wait to smell it because I have heard good things about Fleur. I really don't have anything from that line, and they only sell them, of course, on the Fleur website and on Sephora, I want to say. So it is running for $96 for a 50 ml. So that's really not that bad with the 20% off, 15 or even 10% off. Next one that's on the list is more like a wish list versus like I'm gonna buy, but I was super intrigued and I'm super curious about this, so I'm definitely gonna buy a travel spray of this, and it is the new Eau de Janeiro Cherusa 62 Eau de Parfum. So it is said to be a higher concentration, just a better performance, because a lot of people say that the original do not perform, the original EDP. But what I would have liked is if they put intense, or if they had put like elixir or something, Le Parfum or something, just to make it known, because not a lot of people are going to know that it's a new formulation. Now I'm sure they kept it that way because they're going to take off the old formulation off of the market, and I think that's the reason why it was on sale. It's clicking now. That's the reason why it was on sale a couple weeks ago. Duh. So okay, so I'm definitely gonna get me a travel spray of this one so I can see the difference, and I'll definitely let you guys know. I was thinking about not getting this, but now that my brain is comprehending everything, I would definitely get a travel spray of this one to let you guys know how I feel about it. I love Eau de Janeiro's products, period. They have amazing scents. If they just upgraded the longevity of everything, I promise you guys, they will be like literally my favorite, because talk about a gourmand fragrance. The next fragrance that's on my wish list that I'm definitely gonna buy is a fragrance from Replica, and this one is called Matcha Meditation. So let's look at the fragrance family. The scent type is fresh citrus and fruits. The keynotes are bergamot essence, matcha accord, and moss accord. So that's kind of funny sounding, and that's why I'm kind of intrigued by it. This fragrance is like a peaceful and comforting sensation of a warm cup of matcha. Hey, I know I like matcha. I've never had it warm though. It could also be compared to a peaceful moment with oneself at home on a bright afternoon when you are transported by the soothing steam of a warm cup of matcha tea. Oh my God. So I know how it feels when you're drinking a warm cup of coffee and a warm cup of tea. I don't know how it feels when you're drinking a warm cup of matcha tea. So that's why I'm really excited to test this one out to see, because y'all know Replica is known to replicating moods and scenery that you've been before. That's why it's called Replica. Not for replication of other fragrances, but replicating a time and a place in your life. Next fragrance that I'm really excited about smelling is from a brand that I've never heard of before, and it's only sold at Sephora, and it's called Boy Smells. This one's called Woodphoria. And do y'all see this bottle? The bottle itself is what attracted me to it. Like, it's rare for you to find a cap that's bigger than the actual bottle, which is so unique. I love that. The last bottle that really you know, made me feel this type of way was for Fleur bottles and the old Killian Princess bottles. I really love the mixture between square and circle. Like, I thought that was so cool. And this is kind of giving that vibe, even though both of them are round, but it's kind of giving that vibe. But this one sounds good, y'all. It sounds promising. So it's an earthy woody, and it is, so the scent type is warm woods, and the keynotes are coconut water, fig leaves, and sandalwood. That is like, that sounds like the ultimate like tropical fragrance. It almost sounds like the ultimate creamy fragrance too, because when you have fig and sandalwood, that can give like a really creamy aspect. And of course, coconut, figs, sandalwood is just like the perfect thing. And I really feel like I might get this one. I think this whole house is pretty new. And another thing that I might get before I get this, because y'all know the sale is from the 28th to the 7th, I might get the Discovery set, and then I might get the actual fragrance. So y'all know I'm all about testing. So the Discovery set is only $25. With the sale, is going to be even cheaper. The next fragrance that I have on my wish list that I'm definitely probably going to get, because I've tried this one and I love this one, is Fleur. And it's called Not Your Baby. And y'all already know this is the standard pink and white packaging. But one thing about Not Your Baby is just like different. I really enjoyed that one. Now on my skin, I recently tried it again. On my skin, it was giving off a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of muskiness. It is such a nice fragrance, and I really like what Fleur is doing because they're part of the clean family, so they're very clean fragrances. And I noticed that the clean fragrances are lasting longer than regular fragrances. Like, they're really up in their game when it comes to clean fragrances, because I got a couple clean fragrances in my collection, and when I tell you that some of them last longer than the regular traditional fragrances, I don't know what y'all doing in these labs, but keep on doing them. And the next fragrance is one that I've been drooling over. I've been really excited of smelling this one. This is probably the first one that I'll probably buy out of my whole wish list. And this one is from the Seven Virtues, and it's called Santophany. Now, Santophany was the first vanilla fragrance that I've smelled from Seven Virtues, and I fell in love. But for some reason, I was going after the hype, and I was really focused on smelling vanilla woods. I ended up buying vanilla woods, and I ended up keeping this one at the store. Then a couple weeks ago, I smelled it again, and I was just like, girl, you fell in love with this. Why didn't you buy it from the beginning? But because of hype, and y'all know how it is because I be hyping y'all up, but because people been hyping it up, I was just like, okay, let me get vanilla woods first and get it out the way. But honestly, this one is one that I've always wanted, and I think it's more wearable from day to day. And I honestly think that is sexier than vanilla woods because it's just different. It's not the same vanillas that you've been smelling. Vanilla woods, I can compare it to several other vanillas, but this one is definitely different enough to have vanilla woods and this one in your list. So that's one that I definitely have in my list. Comment down below what fragrances that's on your wish list for the Sephora sale. Comment down below if you're gonna buy on the Sephora sale. Comment down below if you have anything that you want me to test out or review for you. Now, I can't promise that I'm gonna do it, but I could definitely get a sample or anything, because y'all know fragrances are pricey, and that's why we wait for the Sephora sale. Can't wait to share with you guys my official purchase from the Sephora sale. I'm super excited about this sale. Don't forget that the sale is definitely October 28th to the 7th. I'll link everything in the description box below for you guys to add to y'all wish list. If you find anything interesting in this list, thank you so much for joining me here yet again. I'll leave 2 videos for y'all to watch because I know y'all can't get enough of me, just like I can't get enough of y'all. If you found value in this video, go ahead and hit that like button so YouTube knows that your girl is doing something on here. Until we see each other again, please, please, please stay safe and keep on smelling fragrances. Bye, cherry bombs.